Hey, Composing Gloves here, and today we're going to be looking at gates and using a gate. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. It's actually pretty straightforward. So there's actually a gate included inside the fruity limiter. It's called the noise gate. What's really cool about the noise gate is, let's go ahead and listen to this track. Now I had noise and I just lived with it in my mixdown, but I could have done something like this, should I have desired. And I could, so here we've got this jumpsuit.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit. Jumpin', jumpin'.
And you could hear that sort of rustling, pitch down noise thing in the background.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit. Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin'.
And let's say like I really hated it. I wanted to do what I could to get rid of it. Well, I could turn on gate. Check it out.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit. Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
So this is without the gate?
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
With the gate.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
So it sounds much cleaner. I can't do anything about the noise while my voice is like saying stuff, but I can do stuff about the noise in between. So let's go ahead and look at that. So what I have here is I'm using the fruity limiter. It's a very simple gate. We'll also look at Maximus as a gate, multiband gate. So a gate basically says, and this is also a downward expander. So what I can do is I set a threshold. So I say after this volume level, so stuff at this volume level, when volume goes below this threshold, I want you to apply gain reduction. I could say how much. So I say, oh, like if I put here, it's going to apply like very little gain reduction, like no gain reduction. This is like freaking all the gain reduction. Turn it all the way down. So basically it's a gate at this point. So that's why they say it is a noise gate, but I could use it to just reduce the volume faster here. So it could be considered a downward expander because when signal goes below this threshold, it's going to be reduced by a set amount of gain. And then there's the release on how fast it releases this. So let's go ahead and just put it at its default value. So right now it's not doing anything.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
So I'm going to set my threshold. Let's take the threshold all the way down. So now it's off, right?
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
So I'm going to bring my threshold up to somewhere around there because that's where the noise is going to live. The noise is not going to be that loud. I want a bunch of gain reduction. Right now I have this.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
And you can actually see the white line coming down and showing the reduction taking place. I could turn the release way down.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
But then it's like, it's like really sudden. So I want the release to be there too, as you can see it coming and releasing and stuff like that. So it's very visual.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit. Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit. Jumpin', jump.
And then you of course would set this to what you like. I like that.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit. Jumpin', jump.
And that's pretty much all you have to do to set a gate. Most gates will work like this. Now let's look at Maximus as a gate. So let's go ahead and turn this one off. And Maximus is cool because you could have multi-band expansion. So what you do to make a gate with Maximus is you have these 3 bands here. What you do is you put down a point and you say, bam. What did I just do here though? So for high frequencies, I just said, hey, high frequency guys, pay attention. This is what's going on. I said, you must exceed this amplitude to be heard. That's it. So if I bring this in, I can narrow the amplitude down.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
But now I sound like I'm in some sort of a cave or something. So I could bring this in way closer. Oftentimes you have to get so close that it's like ridiculous and it will gate it.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
And it's only doing it to the high frequency. So let's go the mid sound like they have some stuff in there too. So let's make a mid one and let's bring it way in there, like so.
Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit. 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 Jumpin', jump.
See, that sounds much cleaner in my opinion. So that is
jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit. Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit. Jumpin', jumpin', jumpin' suit.
Because it also applies. I've also applied sort of a slight amount of compression near the beginning of the envelope as well, because of this guy right here. So I think it sounds a little bit smoother using this method than this method. And we're also given more amount of control because we have, like all of these to mess with should we desire. So over here, like this is nice. It's a really fast solution. So, and you can there's free plugins like Floor Fish is one that I used to use. I don't use it anymore because at the time I didn't know this existed. I was still so new. So I thought Floor Fish was just pure magic. I was like, I don't know what it's doing. I just know it does a thing I like. So now obviously I know a lot more. So anyways, that's gates. They can be very useful. That's also downward expanders. So upwards expanders, it's just upwards compression or expansion. And that's that. That's most dynamic processing. Like you've got the foundations to pretty much theoretically make decisions. And you could be like, oh, I'm going for this. So I'm going to set a release setting like this and an attack setting like this and, do various things. Like you're pretty set. You could do a lot. Now, I mean, like we haven't seen a huge number of examples of multi-bands, but we will look at those more in the future. If you have any questions, let me know. Support me on Patreon. and have a blessed day. Shooting star.